Hi everyone, welcome back. Let's write some more Leetcode today. Today we are solving encode and decode strings. So the problem states that we are given a list of strings and we want to be able to encode it into a string. Then the encoded string will be sent over to the network and then it will be decoded back to the original list of strings. So basically this problem will have two machines, and then machine 1 will do the encoding and machine 2 will do the decoding. So let's look at this example. Now we will be given a list of strings. So for this example, we have hello and world, and then we want to encode them into a string and decode them back into the same input that we were given. And that will be done by machine 2. So how can we solve this problem? So one way that we can encode is that for each string in the list, we will first put down the length of the string, and then we will use a delimiter. We can use a hashtag sign or the number sign, and then we can write out the string. And then we will do that for each element in the list. So the length is 5, hashtag hello, and then the length of world is 5, and then hashtag, and then we will write out world. So that could be the string that we encode. And then so now we want to decode. We want to decode back to this list. So then we will loop through this string and we will keep iterating until we find a hashtag sign. Then we will look before the hashtag sign to determine the length of the string that we want to add into the list. So we will add however many characters after the hashtag sign. So 5 from the hashtag, it would be, so then we will add hello. And then we will wait till we find the hashtag sign again, and then we want to add 5 over, so world. So that's one way we can decode the string back to the original list that we were given. And the time complexity of this would be O of n, because it would take n time to iterate through this entire string. So n would stand for the number of characters that there are. And the space complexity would be O of 1 because we are not using any extra space since the value that we return does not count towards the space complexity. So now let's get to the coding part. So first we can set up an empty string. We'll call it res. And then now we're going to loop through the list of strings strs for s and strs, and then we will add it to the empty string. So remember that we first add the length of this string, and then we want to add the delimiter, and then we add the string itself afterwards. And then now we can return the encoded string, so return res. So now we get to the decoding part. We'll set up an empty list, call it res, and then we'll set a left pointer. So we're gonna loop through the entire encoded string, and we'll temporarily set the right pointer to the same as the left pointer. Yeah, so now we're gonna go through the right pointer, keep iterating until we see the hashtag sign. So while the right index does not equal to the hashtag, just keep adding right by 1. And then once we do, we can figure out the length that we want to add to the resulting list. So int of s from the left to the right. And then now we want to set the left pointer to the beginning of the string that we want to add. And then the right pointer, we want to change it to the index of the last character of the string that we want to add. And then now after that we can just add it to the resulting list. So result.append s from left to right. And then now we just reset the left pointer to the same as the right pointer and just continue the iteration. And after that we can just return result. Let's see if it works. Perfect. Thank you all for watching. I hope this was helpful to you guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave it down in the comment section below, and I hope to see you all again soon.